Do 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 do. I'm back. Boo doop boop boop. Here to stay. Well, I'm saying here to stay, but I'm here for as long as I play this game. I'd love if my chat would actually reset and refresh. And oh, look, it's here. Okay. First thing before we start Neverwinter. What's this about? New SRD? For cool rules? Uh. Okay. Cool. I look forward to the new monster manual. Right, now that it's actually the Jazz Lounge Monday. This, boom. So yeah, as you can see, I played this one for a bit. I had another one that I played that I had to get rid of to play this. And then there's this one. Is there any way of me showing? I don't think there is, but I checked on Steam because I played this game through Steam. Shift Z. Nope, Shift 2. Right, don't just randomly add me into a stream into a guild unless I know who you are. I don't think there's somebody in here, but you always got to check.
Valindra escaping with the right of the Dracolich, however, is certainly a setback.
Yeah, we did lose and fail to get the dragon.
Again, though it may take her some time yet to gather the necessary components. We'll be able to keep Neverdeath under control for now. I'm sure Nox will want to hear all.
Yeah, you want to hear all about the adventures. Wasn't that something I was supposed to do in the Protector Enclave? Forget what it was. Oh, look at the map. Is there anything obvious? Appointment, event, merchant. No, I don't see anything obvious. I guess I'll go talk with the sergeant again.
Protector's Enclave. So, Valindris.
With the issues in Neverdeath put to rest,
I'm sorry, I skipped through that too quickly.
Enjoy the fruits of your efforts. I have arranged for you to speak with several individuals in the Adventurers Guild who will help further acclimate you to life in Neverwinter.
Okay.
First things first, take these lockboxes as a reward for your efforts.
Ooh, lockboxes. Sure. Have a look at this stuff. Shimmering lockboxes. I could get a marbled stallion. I'm not sure if that's good.
Please let me know.
This is exactly the same as what I'm already wearing. %, off the... what is this? The 100% off the 16 bank service. Where do I see that?
We will protect this land.
Services? Bank slot 16. I have a boom. Purchase. I wish that would disappear from my screen. I've already done it. Game, I've already done it. Please disappear from the screen. Okay, purchase shimmering keys. Oh, that's what you want me to do. Okay, got ya. Shimmering keys. Keys. Shimmering keys. Right, let's do some gacha, I guess. Open. Okay. Open another. Okay. Open another. Ooh, I got the mount. That's all I care about. What are these? Stones of Health. Insignia. What does that mean to improve? What does that mean? Oh, insignia powder. Okay. Just invocations with Zendria Nahilo. I don't know who that is. Hey, hello there, Zendria Nahilo.
Do you require my assistance?
What are invocations?
So, you wish to learn to invoke the power of the gods?
Yes, please.
Invocation is a powerful skill, which you may use in any rest zone. A rest zone is an area of blessed ground, radiating with the influence of the gods, like the ground around this altar.
What else can you tell me?
Whenever you invoke, you will receive gifts for your devotion. Try it now and receive the favor of the gods.
Thank you, Zendria. Control 1, did that say? Control 1? Control I? Will that get me? 50% rough astral diamond? What does that mean, 50%? An ardent coin? A celestial coin and invocation blessing. What is that? Okay. Gives a... So that's just like a daily reward that you get for coming in... Oh no, it's 15 minutes. It's less than daily. PvP? Nah, I'm good,
Greetings,
thanks.
adventurer. What can I help you with?
What can you tell me about the PvP campaign?
The Adventurers Guild is looking to sponsor the most skilled combatants in Neverwinter. They're ready to heap rewards onto whomever can prove that they're the best. All you have to do is fight other heroes and win.
Sure. How do I make progress?
If you wish to progress through the PvP campaign, you will need to test your mettle against other adventurers and...
Sorry, I know that she's talking and I just disappeared. I just thought I'd put like put that in there. Ooh, okay. Interesting, so I can't
The
call myself a
Adventurers
noob.
Guild hosts domination conflicts all day, every day.
Domination conflict.
Simply sign up for the contest, and then we will group you with other...
Sure. I don't particularly want to ever do this stuff, but what sort of
The
rewards should I
Adventurers
get?
Guild has all sorts of rewards that skilled combatants would find useful. Weapons, armor, PvP boons, mounts, artifacts, you name
it.
The best of the best even get special titles so they can show everyone what they've accomplished.
Sure. How do I look at my mounts? Like, which one of these is my mount? Collection,
If you have any
guild, social, adventures and campaigns. Is it under characters? So there's this one, and I got this one, the Marble Stallion. It doesn't look particularly better, if I'm being completely honest, but I want to try it out. It's got the same abilities as the other one. Okay. Can I put insignia on it?
if you have any questions, please let me know.
Oh, I can put it on this one. Yeah, put that in that slot, put that in that slot, and put this in this slot. Because why not, right? But can I not put something in this regal slot? Oh, I can. Okay. That feels good, right? I don't know how that works, really. Where do I go? Up here? Who's this guy? Lemon King in yellow.
Do you need something?
Sergeant Knox sent me to speak with you.
If you need a companion or have any questions about companions, then you've come to the right place, my friend. How can I help you?
Tell me about companions.
Companions will fight with you, heal you, and help you in all of your adventures. Companions come in different levels of quality, which you can upgrade over time. You can even give them equipment to use.
That sounds so weird to say about an actual person. So they're slaves.
Each companion will increase the bolster rating of other companions in that group, adding to their power.
I'm ready to choose a
Excellent.
companion.
We have several companions available to you, courtesy of Lord Neverwinter.
Dog?
I will gladly tell you all I can about them. Which companion would you like me to tell you about?
Man-at-Arms.
The man-at-arms likes to stand at the front line of combat, using their armor and weapons to confront your foes. While they focus on attacking one enemy at a time, they have additional skills that help them charge into combat and increase their ability to deflect attacks. Like all companions, you will need to keep its equipment up to date.
I'd like to ask about the other companions. Dog?
The dog specializes in dealing melee damage to a single enemy at a time. Their bite is able to slow...
Yeah, I don't care about that. Man-at-Arms. Get me a man-at-arms. Fine. Fine companion. His name will be... Jurian. Because he's got a hard shell. But I like to think under that hard shell he's a nice guy. Equipment? No. No. Summon. This dude. Summon.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
A smart fighter does crit while he's ahead. That's why I've never crit while I'm ahead. At any point in my life. Yeah, he's cool. Right, what is the one over here? Control J. What do you want to tell me? Congrats. I got an achievement thing. Reckon there's any of those achievements
Hello there. What can I help you with?
You actually can get without spending money? I'd be interested to know.
Your companion with rings, belts, and other pieces of gear that is crafted specifically for them. If
Why
you
can't I give him
come
the stuff
across
I
any in
have?
your travels, it would be worth your while to place them in your companion's gear.
Very well. Like, do you actually have... Are you actually a vendor? No, you're not. Okay. Seals? Okay, what do they do?
So you wish to learn about seals?
So be it.
During your travels, you have perhaps come across seals, or seen one or two merchants who deal with them. If you have enough of these seals, merchants will sell you wares specific to the area that you are in.
Okay, I will remember to browse your wares.
Have you acquired any seals of the...
I've acquired 500 seals. Where do I see that I have these seals? Here they are. I have 500 seals. Okay, good to know. Wait, is there nothing else? Oh, I can use seals for this. Cool. Can I get anything for my companion?
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
Sometimes you will need to work with other adventurers to
Oh,
overcome
yeah,
challenges.
these things. Great.
Dungeons, skirmishes, and trials are more dangerous, but
Could offer
offer greater
reward
rewards.
in an effort to help people
In an effort to
together.
help bring together those who seek these challenges, the mages
Wow,
of the
there's an
Adventurers
in-law
Guild
reason why
have
you can
created
do
a
Party
means to
Finder.
match
That's
parties
kind of
together
funny.
for travel in the darker realms of Theron.
Thanks for the information.
Now that you've learned about lockboxes, invocations, seals, companions, and queues, it is time for you to set out once more.
Do I have to do any of those? I don't particularly want to do any of them, though.
A forsworn member of the Grey Wolf tribe has asked for help in reclaiming the honor of his people.
Right.
It would certainly benefit Neverwinter to gain the goodwill of at least some of the Uthgardt barbarians. Speak with Thalos Oathbreaker at the Forsworn.
I mean, he's called
Velos.
Oathbreaker. Inherently, that doesn't seem good, right?
That area is under the control of the Netherese.
Netherese.
Their war with the Thayans means Valindra could be involved. And I've heard rumor that the Thayans are up to something there.
Oh, Thayans. Okay, that does make sense. Okay. How do I claim that reward? Sure. So there's campaigns and then there's adventures. I can't do campaign groups. There's this one, and there's this one. These ones aren't available until later. Can I do these ones if I wanted to? No, you can't do these because it's concluded. Okay. The only ones side things I could do would be this one. Which is this one. But I'm on the adventures at the moment, which is this. But after I finish this, I can then go on to that stuff. Okay. Well, actually, there is something I need to do. Companions, equipment, necklace, equipment, ring, equipment, belt. No enhancement. Okay.
I'm an honest fighter.
You mean I can't do this right now? I want my horse. Wee. Velosk. Did I just get a level up from just appearing in this area? That feels weird. I like the giant wolf head with like the fire coming out of it. Is there any way of looking at my abilities? Powers. So this reduces the my threat by half. But it's a cast. So I could have this on my thing. Instead of the heal. But I like the heal. I like all of these actually. So I don't think I want this. Dodge, channel divinity. When I channel divinity I get a bonus. I have law religion. Okay, cool. I just wanted to check to see if there's something I was missing. Like side things I could add to my abilities to make them more cool. Hello, good sir.
Have you come to help us regain our honor?
You have a very similar face to some other people I've met.
Our shaman has spoken of your coming. If you can help us, perhaps the cause of the Forsworn is not lost. Our brothers of the Grey Wolf tribe call us Forsworn because we turned on the Netherese who use us to fight their battle with the Thayans. Now, we fight to break the Netherese hold on the rest of our tribe. Aid us in our struggle, and you will be rewarded.
Sure. Hungry like the
My people have fallen on hard times from the strife in this land. Some are too proud to ask for aid, but I trust you can ease our suffering. Speak with our tribe's wolf trainer and see what you can do for her.
Okay.
The Grey Wolf who follow the Netherese have begun to worship aspects of their dark gods in the guise of Uthgardt. The Dark Hunter is nothing more than an aspect of Shah the Night Mistress, who hunts in shadows and
kills without mercy. Worship of the Dark Hunter
I mean,
is
it's
an
not really
affront
my
to
place
Uthgar
to
the Battlefather. Travel
start
the
a
road
religious
west
war,
and
if I'm being
north of the
honest.
Forsworn camp. At the end of Hunter's Path, you will find the Cursed Grove. Destroy any shadow totems you find there.
Sure.
When the Grey Wolf tribe catch our Forsworn brethren, no mercy is shown.
The victims are bound to sacrificial stones and tortured to death.
The screams of the dying
Evil people are never just normal people, are they? They're always horrendously evil.
Was recently killed in this manner. They must not be forgotten. At the stones of sacrifice west of Forsworn camp, you will find the corpses of our fallen.
What's happened with this guy? He's doing Wakanda forever for some reason?
The corpses of the brothers Ragnar, Belrak, and Davian. Return them to the cairn of the honored dead on the south
Is it like a
side
dance
of
move?
Forsworn camp.
Oh, there, Wakanda forever.
The Netherese must pay for the corruption.
Hey, wolf trainer, I'm here to help.
What are you looking at?
I'm injured.
Yes, I'm injured. I can't hunt, and my poor wolves are hungry. I would let them go out and hunt by themselves, but I fear for their safety. You want to help? Well, if you find yourself fighting werewolves, they're often carrying
Why are there werewolves?
Usually fresh meat.
Is that normal?
If you can find enough fresh meat to feed my wolves, I'll reward you however I can.
Sure, I'll help. I mean, if I see a werewolf in general, I feel like I'm going to be beating it up anyway. How do I get out of this area? Like over here? Oh, it's right there. Don't worry, if I see a blimmin' werewolf... There's a ghost wolf over there. I'm not gonna ask how that's possible. That person's got an angel. That feels unfair. That feels like that'd be anything in a second. They feel like they're a hugely higher power level than everything else. More Forsworn. I haven't seen a werewolf yet. Wait, that's a werewolf. Yeah, Julian, kill him. I'm stealing the meat, and this is fine because we're in the right at this point. I wonder what this quartz is. I keep getting more of it. Why are you hitting me? Man at arms, do your work. Wow, not a single one of the things that I wanted from that, huh? Not a single one of you had any necklaces. Or blimmin'... whatever the other thing I'm supposed to be getting is. I have been reading it. It's the fresh meat that they want. Not from the other wolves, because that would be barbaric. But wolf people, we can steal from that. I mean, they're not human. Yes. I'm just killing a missionary now. Does this feel fair? No. Do I feel like maybe that I didn't need to do that, but I guess he does. It's a religion where they torture people. It should be fine, right? Right? Okay, that's The person I'm friends with is saying we must cull the weak. Oh, celestial bag of refining. God, Gears does so much damage. Why does this companion not do more taunting? I know I do a lot of damage, but still. Literally the reason why I have you here is that you can taunt. I remember these dudes. These dudes were in the Shadow Pack. None of you have what I want. Why do the werewolves not keep meat on them? Me attacking you does nothing for my burning what I want. Summon more of your werewolf buddies. Oh, never mind. You had something. You may be wondering, why are you blindly following what this thing is saying? Well, they're not going to lead me astray, right? I've got no need to do that. You're also probably asking, why are you not using your horse? That one's an actual legitimately good thing to ask. The answer may surprise you. It's that I forgot. Wolf cocks its head at you, not fearful, but seemingly in curiosity. Then it takes the meal from your hand and begins happily devouring it. Good girl. I poisoned it. The wolf hesitates for a moment, not seemingly trusting you. Then quickly takes the meat from your hand and backs away slightly. Good boy. Why am I giving it to them instead of giving it to the trainer? I don't know. The wolf trots up to you and sniffs your hand holding the meat. After a moment, it seems to be satisfied and takes the meat from your hand. It pads over to its trainer with the meat in its mouth. The trainer gives the wolf a scratch behind its ears and the wolf sits down to eat. Oh, we checked if the trainer wanted it.
Not many people would go out of their way to help a few hungry wolves. You have my thanks, and my wolves' thanks as well.
Nice! You ever gonna come help me? Maybe if I'm in a problem? Got a problem happening?
Our wolves will not go hungry.
I could help with a couple
because
wolves.
of you. You have shown compassion and earned my trust, adventurer.
I refuse to believe you couldn't get fresh meat to the wolf. Because by that logic, you also can't feed your own people. Just in general. Quartz, sure. What is quartz? Can't I just turn it all into blimmin'... Yeah, why not? It gets it out of my inventory. I don't know if you're supposed to turn all of this into refinement points, but I surely have. What do you even use refinement points for? To refine items. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? I'm trying to figure out if it's wearing like a cloth on it or it's literally just got these weird creases on its actual body as a horse. Like this. How dare you do this to my good friend that I've never met before, but I've been asked to help. I kind of feels like these creatures also are without food and need help. They're called something like scavengers instead of blooming, like, murderers. Scavengers implies that there's, like, literally something, they don't have enough food for themselves. Maybe I'm overthinking it. And I do know that inherently they are evil, sure. I'll search this treasure chest. Fine, you're dead. First time I've had to do a religion check. Barbed insignia. How dare you sacrifice this good body? I will save you, good sir. Where were the shadow totems? What do shadow totems look like? Is that a shadow totem? No, that's the guy I just saw. Shadow totems? I'm assuming that's what's needed here. If no, then what? What do? If though? If no? I got no idea. I mean, I'll do this, because the guy's nicely killed everything around here. Oh. That wasn't the shadow totem area. I was just being a dingus. Being a idiot. You could have fooled me, and in fact you did fool me. Oh, thank God. Don't know why I say thank gosh. It's not as if I'm trying to censor myself here. What do we have to do here? Is this to destroy the shadow? Either way, you're dead. Like, names like Packmate and Scavenger don't innately make me think they're evil. Now, I know they are evil. I'm not that ignorant. I know they are evil. But I'm just saying, if we're able to name them, why don't we name them something that's a lot more objectively evil? So that the people that see this will be like, oh, they're evil. Look at their name. God, man-at-arms, I expected you to be more taunty. As in, you'd literally taunt the enemies. Ooh, big chest. Doom Space Lockbox. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna need a key for that, if I had to guess. Doom Space Lockbox. What's it do? Can I open it? Purchase key. Ah. No, I'm good. That looks like a shadow totem. How do I destroy it? Oh, it's not in the area. I mean, if you told me asked me what a shadow totem looked like, I feel like I would have said that. But fair enough. I might have screwed myself again and this place isn't where they are. This might still be the other quest, the ancient heritage. Put necklaces in the cairn. Grey Wolf Deserter. That's your own fault. You shouldn't desert your own people. I know I'm actually actively helping the people who deserted, but still. Burn, burn. That's barely glimmering in the area. And that's not a werewolf. I think you'll find that that is quite obviously just a wolf. I guess werewolves sometimes include having like a wolf, a full wolf form that sometimes exists. That looks like a shadow totem. Again, this is outside the area. Which I'm fine with, but innately is a bad precedent to set. Ooh, another Doom Space Walker. Lockbox. It's almost like they give you that part of it a load, which probably won't give you the other part of it at all without spending actual money. They're all dead. Summon the dude again. You can't beat me. I have the power of God on my side. Just God, not anime. God, I do love that attack. It does have the weight behind it to make it seem incredibly powerful. Even if maybe it isn't. Feels like there's a lot of blimmin' werewolf. They must be spreading that around a lot. Don't get me wrong, that makes sense. But I'm just surprised at how many there are. And all of them have blimmin' shadow wolves in them. What's that green token in the map? I'll check that once we're at a safe spot, just to see if it's something incredibly important. Oathbreaker? Old buddy, old pal?
With the totems gone, perhaps the corruption of the Grey Wolf may be lessened, and they may find their way back to Uthgar.
We can only hope. Now, while that's there, what's this? You have no hub defined. You are able to teleport from everywhere. Oh, maybe I should do... Okay. Is that like the Hearthstone in World of Warcraft, where you can teleport to a place you set as home? You will make your way to your holy land.
The dead, mortal. You honor the...
I do honor the dead. Who wouldn't? Okay, what do you have to trade? 250 for caster decaying robes. Okay. Guiding warrior. Why can I use those? That feels like they should go to casters. I mean, that should go to just warriors. Maybe paladins. I guess warriors aren't a thing, it's just paladin.
Thank you for returning these ancestor necklaces. While they may not seem like much, they are sacred to the tribal memory of our people. You honor them with your deed.
Oh. They
I
could
said
meet
to you
you.
before that a shaman foretold your coming. Now that you have proven your strength and honor, it is time you meet with him. Take the path north from the Forsworn camp, past the Hunter's Path. Beyond is the sacred pool. Behind the waterfall, you will
They're
find
always
Kieran
behind the
Whitesky,
waterfall.
a forsworn shaman.
Oh. Before that, though, I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff to this forsworn gatherer.
We do not have much, but that'll...
Hey, you want, like this? You want, like, this? You want, like, this one as well? This as well? Can't be sold. Okay, well, what about this? That can't be sold either. What about this? And this, and this, and this. I'm just sort of clearing out the inventory of stuff that I won't use. Local treasures. May as well just get rid of the stuff. Okay, and what can you actually buy from this person? Potions of healing, religious kit. Is it worth bringing you just like a set of each of these kits? Like, okay, I'll take one of those, one of those, one of those, and one of those. I don't think I need a religious kit because I already have religion, right? And this is where I found out that actually I could only use a religious kit and you need it to do it in dungeons. That's what I'm going to find out later, I'm sure. I think this game... I'm glad that this game does one thing that I like. That other people don't. That other campaigns, other MMOs do. Which is... Luckily, they don't do a durability system.
The spirit of the Grey Wolf tribe will fall to darkness and ruin if we do not act soon.
Jesus, okay, nice to meet you too.
In the cave of dancing shadows,
the lost wolf may find its path.
The spirits have foretold your arrival. I pray it is not too late.
It probably is.
The bandits hiding in the Zinkar ruins to the west have no respect for the Utgard ways. They trespass in our sacred places and take what they please. They must be punished for their transgressions. Take the path southwest of the sacred pool and cross the bridge to the Zinkar ruins. Slay the bandits.
Done. Next.
When the Grey Wolf tribe submitted to the Netherese, we lost much of our old ways. Worship of Uthgar was replaced by worship of the dark Netherese god, Shar. Shrines to the Battle Father were abandoned, and sacred relics lost.
That's pretty good.
The Forsworn are trying to reclaim the old ways. We once had a sacred relic here at the sacred pool, but the bandits hiding out in the Zinkar enclave
I will
stole
recover
it.
it. And you will give me enough
Utgard
silver
relic
to pay for
from
all
the
of those
Zinkar
blooming
enclave.
kits I bought.
Return it to me.
Boop. Boop. I think I'd feel pretty safe in that waterfall if I had a ghost wolf with me like that. Hello, young bud. Ow. No need to do that. I wasn't going to hurt you. You weren't going to hurt me. What is this? Someone down there, apparently, that gives a quest. What do I need to do here? Kill bandits? Done. It's weird for bandits to have a blooming magician of some kind in their group. That's rare, I feel. Oh, it's just kill bandits. I don't even have to get a special thing from them. It's just kill a load of bandits. Bandits, come out to play. I need to kill some more of you. That doesn't look like a bandit. That looks like a werewolf. Apparently you're still considered bandits. You like how we've gone from fighting gnolls, who are like hyena people, to fighting werewolves, who are wolf people. A lot of enemies here seem to be animal-based people. And also, most of them are the dog variety, it seems. I wonder why. Although I do like the idea of like a group whose whole shtick is that sure, I'll take another one of those, why not? Whose whole shtick is that they wait, did I use the kit when doing that? Yes, okay. I feel like most people have like 7 of those on you at all times or something. He must have face tanked it. I don't know what it means though. I guess it gives you treasure, that gives you money. Those things, but I don't know if you make it back using that.
I'm an honest fighter.
How much do you get for this? 75. That's not enough. I paid 1 silver 25 for the kit itself. I might have got something else. I might have got some quartz from it, but it feels like there's so much quartz just innately in this game that there's no real point. Was this arcane? 75% chance? Nah, I'm good. What a weird map. It wants me to go all the way up here, then all the way down again. What are these guys? Oh, red wizards. Oh. Okay. Weird. It did this weird thing where it said new on the stream chat, and then it just refreshed my chat room. Weird. I hope the stream was okay for everybody. And that wasn't just like a little hiccup in terms of internet or something. Entirely possible. Okay, it's very hard to get incredibly reliable internet without going to like the stupidly expensive, literally work rate stuff. And even then, I've heard that that's not perfect. You know, it can still, as with all internet, can still have problems. Boom. Yeah, it's interesting. Speaking of MMOs in general, I've seen a lot of arguments for and against for making it so that one character can like play all the classes in your MMO, so you don't have to make new characters. I've seen for and against for it, and I'll be honest, the for stuff vastly outweighs the against, because I mean the argument for why you should allow it to just have one character that can switch classes and stuff is it just makes it a lot easier for a gaming experience. You don't have to constantly make new characters. You want to try out something and then it means you don't have to switch characters constantly. You can just have one character that switches their role. Like it does feel like an ease of use kind of thing. But I've also seen people say, and I do agree with this, to a certain extent it does take you out of the experience of playing an MMO when your character can just go, I know that I was doing, you know, X before, but now I've just decided to, on a whim, to switch to my other class and just do Y instead. You know, it's convenient, but the lore reasons behind, lore ways it's done is like, it's a bit iffy, you know? I think I prefer it in general, just to have one character that can play all the classes. It does mean that you can just sort of like choose to like dip into other classes without having to commit a load. What the heck is that? A Wrath Eidolon. Okay. I don't know what it's trying to do with that. I'm too scared to ask. I kind of want to see what happens if I just dodge it, like proper dodge it, like it appears on the screen. I'm mostly too scared to stay close enough to it to see what happens. I keep baiting it more and more. Just to see if anything changes. I'm too scared to like wait for really long for it. It's dead. Did it lose its head? No, that's its head. Did it drop anything cool? It dropped a Raider's ring that I can't use because... Oh, you need to be level 6 to use it. The helmet was a rusted helmet was the relic. I guess for it to be a relic in Heavenly, it has to be old.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
And so it would be some sort of old looking thing like that. You can sell our loot back at Neverwinter. No, you're giving us a bad name, mate. You not sell it somewhere else. Sell it at Blimmin' Baldur's Gate or something. I know that's pretty far away from Neverwinter, but still.
The spirit of the Grey Wolf tribe will fall to darkness and ruin if we do not act.
Thank you for slaying the bandits.
They will think twice before trespassing in our sacred places again. But I am concerned that you found red wizards deeper in the ruin. I've killed so many red wizards. They must be having a problem training them at this point.
Red wizards hidden deeper in the ruins. This war between the Thanes and the Shadowkai defiles our sacred lands. Thank you for putting a stop to their plans here. Perhaps with the aid of this sacred relic, we may begin to mend the broken Grey Wolf tribe.
I know they say that we probably want these guys as friends, but you gotta wonder, like, with their like tribal abilities, that how powerful they'd actually be against us.
Has become corrupted by the Netherese and is beyond redemption. Follow the trail east from the sacred pool and up Thunder Ridge. Enter the mystical Stormcaller caves near the top and kill Thunderhowl.
I'll kill Thunderhowl, got it. Next.
The Stormcallers of the Grey Wolf tribe were taught the secret of the Storm Spirits by Uthgard,
the Battle Father himself.
Now they have turned their backs on Uthgard, but still use his storm magic.
They must be punished.
They must be punished. Slay the Stormcallers on Thunder Ridge and take the rattles they use to channel their elemental magic. You are not blessed by Uthgard, so you must first speak with the wizard staying in our camp.
Okay. Hey wizard, he's staying in your camp.
It's good to see someone else from the city. I feel very much alone among wolves in this place. White Sky told me I am to aid you. The Stormcallers nearby in Thunder Ridge use their totems to magnify their command over thunder and lightning.
Very
Take
frightening.
This orb and place it in Thunder Ridge, somewhere out of sight, and it will absorb the energies of the storm and allow you to collect those rattles.
Thank you. Bow, bow, What's this? What's this? What do I have to do here? Place the orb. What's here? What do I need to do here? Treasure chest? Ooh-wee. I will do that thing after. I just thought I may as well, seeing as I was here, just do that little thing there. Also, there was other people there that were literally helping with that. So I thought that was the best thing to do at that moment. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I know that inherently magic sort of fuse with like how powerful people actually are in these worlds, but you gotta wonder how they compare to how like an army of tribal soldiers that wear like furs and, you know, not much else would compare to, say, you know, like a heavily armored group.
I'm an honest fighter.
Because when you look at like the basic soldiers from Neverwinter, they're wearing like blooming plate armor. You telling me that even with magic, bearing in mind that magic is on both sides of the equation here, they wouldn't have like a strictly superior version, and they would just instantly beat these tribalist warriors? The only thing that I think they have on us is the fact that I guess inherently if we're dealing with the enemy side and not the good side, they have the werewolf whole thing going, which means that they can... Do I just go to 21? I didn't think you could. No, it doesn't seem like you can. I'm gonna do it anyway. I've now officially gotten past the point of like how powerful a human physically should be able to get to. I've started using the fireball more often. I just think it does more damage. Ooh, that's getting so many people in the boom and bubble. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to in combat use the channel divinity much. That bit I'm a bit confused on, but I'm sort of figuring out the class in general. I mean, admittedly, it's not too hard because of how they've made it. Like, there's not like a load of abilities that you've got to keep a look on. It's not like late game World of Warcraft where you'll have like 3. Well, and this is true for Final Fantasy as well. You'll have like 3 rows of like 8 different abilities that you've got. And I'm sure for the people who get to that point, because it's so slowly added, it's not a huge deal. But if you've never seen it before, you can only imagine how it would feel, right? Did you heal? You did heal, the finger. Okay, instead of just randomly spamming, as soon as I lose divinity, instead of just randomly spamming attack, I think what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to start spamming channel divinity to get it back up again. I think that might be the right thing to do, but I'm not sure. I could just hold the button. I got another Doom Space lockbox. They rarely give these things out. I wonder how many Doom Space lockboxes I could sell to get a key. Just one key. I wonder what the exchange is. I imagine it'd be something stupid like 1 million. Because I imagine they are pretty common to get. Because I find it very unlikely that I just happened to gain like 3 of them. And I've just been incredibly lucky. What I do like is they talked about the whole flanking thing. And I was like, that'll never come up unless I'm doing blooming content with other people. But actually, as you can see here, it actually was useful because I have a companion now that I can sort of flank with, assuming he can tank the thing long enough for me to actually get around and do attack. But honestly, he feels more like a single target combatant than a tanker. But like the only other one that I saw that would have worked would maybe have been the dog. But the dog specifically was stated as a single target attacker. I think what I'd want would be like, I don't know, like a golem or something. Something that maybe doesn't have the best attack, but is incredibly good at keeping threat on him. You know, I feel like that might be useful. Against the walls, and they can't flank me. I know it's not the best to look at, but I actually think it's the best thing to do. Hiya! It's interesting that they've, even with the Youngbloods, who are innately werewolves of themselves, just maybe a bit thinner, it's interesting that they decide to go with bows and arrows for them and not use their innate flaws that they do still have and increase physical ability to their advantage. Look at that, it's hitting them as well. It's just that AoE has to be perfect. Which innately might be its detriment, honestly. I think I'd switch out the light ability. Thunder Howl. Are you also a werewolf? You are. You're a werewolf shaman. That's kind of cool if I'm being completely honest. I wish he didn't summon all these thunder wolves though. Stop summoning more thunder wolves. Not cool, man. Not cool. Yeah, take that. Oh, that hurts. which was actually sarcastic because it did absolutely no damage to me for some reason. Is it supposed to be like a stun? Thunderwolf? You don't deserve to summon Thunderwolves. And you don't deserve this pretty damn awesome totem. What does this do? Ow. I'd like to use this okay, I'd like to use this arcane kit, please. I'd stop interrupt. Okay, okay. I'd like to use this. Broke? Perfect. I lost a 75% chance. What are the chances? Don't tell me. I know. 75. Ooh, more diamonds. Do you reckon I can use those diamonds for stuff? I don't know what you'd use it for. Why, I'm not a smart spider. Smart spider quits while overhead. I'm not a smart spider. I never quit. Ever. Okay, they just look blimmin' awesome seeing a werewolf keep going lightning. There's no denying it, let's be honest. You're freaking awesome, there's no denying it. Stop following me. Like, that guy didn't have a rattle, which is annoying. Irratating. That works. That works. You gotta give me that. I'm pretty happy with that. Irratating. A bit of a mouthful. I think it works a lot better on paper, but still. I'm pretty proud of that. We need to find another Stormcaller, and then we need to kill said Stormcaller, and then we need to get a rattle, and then we need to kill, and then we need to get back and we need to show them what for. Show them what we've got from killing all these werewolves. Hey, Stormcaller. Who are you? I didn't kill. Why didn't I kill? That's literally the most powerful combo I have. The single target. That's very worrying. Wait, it still worked out. Oh, we need 5 of those. I thought I needed 3. That's worrying. Basic reading comprehension is pretty low on my skill set. Hiya! You can't emperor me, you can't unlimited power me. Did it drop anything? No. Yes, yes it did. One more. Hey Stormcaller. Call this. Yeah. I didn't dodge that. They are being very generous with those dodges. Very, very generous there. Boom. The wolves are attacking me. I gotta run. Nope. Quick heal. My allies over here will help me. Or these dudes will run out of... Yeah. They couldn't be bothered anymore. Hello, good sirs. I've completed your quest.
Tribe will fall to Thunderhowl was one of
the
great
leaders of the Grey Wolf tribe. With his voice silenced, perhaps the rest of the tribe can be swayed to rise up against the Netherese.
Thank you for retrieving them. This may not stop the Stormcallers outright, but it will weaken them considerably. Perhaps the Forsworn will one day redeem enough of their honor in the eyes of Uthgar. We may use the secret of the storm magic once again.
Maybe.
It is time to take the battle to the heart of the enemy. Deep within the Grey Wolf battle camp is an ancient shrine to Uthgar, the Battle Father. As the Netherese push the Grey Wolves to the worship of Shah, the Uthgar shrine has become neglected. To the west, you will find the Battle Father shrine and a primal spirit of our tribe known as Dying Howl. He will guide you further, but to reach him, you must first become closer to the spirits of this forest. I will aid you on this path of the spirits, and you will have an awakening. I hope you are ready to awaken.
Sure. By sure, I mean I need to switch this over. And I need to switch... Oh. I've turned into a deer. Fair enough. Isn't this... adhering? No? Adhering? Adhering's a word. Right? I think I've seen it... I think I've seen it spelt before. What about adorable? Does that work? Like adorable? Adorable? Yeah. Oh, that's a speed up. I thought there was a back kick. Well, I'm glad I figured that out immediately. Boom ba doom ba doo boop boop boo boop ba doo ba doo boo. I wish I could do this all the time so I could ignore all the enemies unless I want to fight them. Although the speed is a bit lower than the best speed. Hello, Dying Howl.
Against the dying of the light.
Are you a human with a wolf mouth on? No, you're a werewolf.
Yes,
I am Dying Howl, protector of this shrine. I have awaited your arrival for a long time.
Approach, young one. Approach. You do not have the tainted blood smell of the shadowy ones upon you. You are safe here.
Cool. I mean, I'm a deer and you're a wolf. I don't feel safe.
Corrupting everything they touch.
Yeah,
they have cursed the
Grey Wolf tribe,
turning them into bloodthirsty monsters. We must find what the Netherese intend to do with their werewolf slaves. The Shadowvar emissaries use the Netherese orbs powered by soul shards to communicate orders from the princes of Shadow. Head into the Grey Wolf.
I hope you can hear him over the jazz. If you can't, I'm very sorry.
In and around the tents. Recover an orb and soul shards. Then return to me.
Well, that reminds me, I forgot the literal thing we do here every time we, every Monday.
We must fight to survive.
Let's talk about our week. Let's talk about what we've done. So, Monday, what did we do? Did we play some Total War? Either way, I remember we did it, and I remember I had fun doing it, and I was like, I will definitely do this again. But I don't remember specifically what it was. No, because Total War was the Friday stream. So I think we might have done... we might have done some Magic the Gathering, actually. That was quite fun. Anyway, that was real fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. I do think it needs a bit more work in terms of giving stuff for people. giving stuff to people, like, or like being a bit more generous. But that's literally it. I think they just need to be slightly more generous with some of the things they do. That's better. I can actually see now. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. I'll be taking this shard. I'll be taking this shard. Come on, there. But yeah, Monday we did that. That was quite fun. I had fun with the tester decks, the starter decks. That event's pretty good. I like that. Then Tuesday, it was just a rest day. That's the thing that's happening, is it's just a rest day. But what's important is on Wednesday we did more Rogue Trader, which was real fun. I think we did the mission on Daggerworth. We dealt with Daggerus. We did Daggerus the previous one. This was what happened in this one was we dealt with the homunculus, didn't we? Yeah, I remember that now. The homunculi lab, which was incredibly easy, by the way. Like that boss that we did, where he split himself into many like different bodies, that was insanely easy. Because all he did was he buffed one of the guys to be invincible, but you killed every other one of them, and I instantly figured out the mechanic of, oh, they're gonna constantly spawn from those tubes, and they died. The tubes died so easily that it became such an easy thing for me to do. And honestly,
the foul shadow.
Oh, I skipped it. The foul shadow entities will not corrupt this place any further.
The Netherese orb you recovered spoke of a shut archive priestess.
I like that.
Markella Whisper Soul. She oversees the nearby shadow.
She oversees the nearby temple, a place dedicated to the worship of the Netherese goddess Shar. Others speaks to turn. Grey will thrive from worship of Ulfgar to that of Shar. This cannot be allowed to happen. Take the path east and north of the Battlefather Shrine, follow it northwards, then take the west path into the Twilight Week. Enter the Shadowkeeper's Temple and kill Markella Whisper Soul. Anyway, so we did the homunculus fight, and all he did was make one of them invincible, and then we just killed them. And like he had this whole thing where he got stronger and he healed the more people have bleeding stats on them. But it instantly killed all of the people casting bleed on, and there was just him, and then we just destroyed him. That's the thing that gets to me. It was just, it just seems so easy a lot of the time. And I looked it up after the fact, and it doesn't get any harder. It's always that easy.
We do not have much, but
which is a real shame, because that means that you're stuck in this we're just going to be stuck in this kind of situation where it's just we're playing that game for the story now, right? Because at the end of the day, there is no need. We're well past the point where it's a challenge. Obviously, you always take what people say on Reddit and stuff with a grain of salt, right? Because you never know whether they're... Oh, this is better. You never know when like their skill level is. So you don't know if like these are the best min-maxers ever. But there was people saying that like even on the hardest difficulty, they don't think it actually gets hard after the first couple and this is probably the reason why I believe this one the most, is because they were like, it isn't hard after the first couple fights in Act 1. Icewind Free. Oh. And that's the bit that makes me a bit more believable. I think it's a bit more believable that Rogue Trader just doesn't get any harder than this. Is because they specifically pointed out the encounters that I found the hardest, you know? That was honestly the worst thing I could have done. And that's what has sort of swayed me to think that, yeah, they're just... It's weird, they've gone the exact opposite way of what Pathfinder was. Whereas Pathfinder was very much, at least for me, the like really, really hard, to the point of like being insane, you know? And many of my instances with, well, my main problem with that Pathfinder game was that you're in a situation where, oh, I can't do any damage to this and I'm hitting it with everything I've got, right? Whereas this one, apparently, it's just well too easy. The exact opposite. It's weird that they've gone from one extreme to the other, but I guess they've overcorrected. But the actual battles seem fun. The general premises of them seem fun. But then you've got this weird situation where, although the general premise seems fun, because the mechanics are so ridiculously easy, it never feels like a challenge, because so you never have to think of the actual boss effects. Take for example, the homunculi fight, right? The whole point of it is that you're supposed to limit how much bleed stacks you have on you, because all the bleed stacks give him a shield and heal him every turn, right? And so you've got to go out of your way to make sure that you're not getting too many bleed stacks on all your people. You got to heal the bleed using some effects or consumables or something. At least that's normally what it would be. But what it actually became for me, and I'm playing on normal, right? So obviously it might be harder when you've taken up the harder difficulties, but it still shouldn't be what I was doing on these kinds of difficulties. But what it was that what was happening was that all it became was, hey, all it became was just brute force the guy, kill him, kill all of his friends, and then kill him. And it was never a problem. Nothing he did ever was a problem, because there was never a situation where I would ever be struggling. Even if I had all these bleed stacks on me, I was never struggling, you know? And admittedly, yeah, sure, I did defeat the enemies and then defeat his reinforcements, then him, which is probably the way they expect you to go. But that I could have burst him down if I wanted to. Like, it wasn't a hard decision. Like, if I wanted to and I did that again, I could have just ignored all of his friends, got him down, and then focused on the other guys. It wouldn't have been a problem. It shows when Avrod, who was my tank in that game, he can just sit there and just, if he has his buffs on, and especially if he has his if he also has his buffs from his friends on, he can just sort of sit there taking all these attacks, and they're all taunted to him, by the way, because they've specifically got a taunt on him. Who taunts him back? He can just sit there with his sword on, just not taking any damage, and then parrying about 50% of the things you send at him. And when he parries it, he gets to attack you. You know, he gets to attack you as an opportunity there. And so you've just got a situation there where, like, just constantly going, cool, these dudes are on the challenge. In fact, all your little guys that are supposed to overwhelm me, all are just taunted to this dude who just sat there. Who just sat there and just is taking all the hits. You know? And then every time that they attack, and I'm like, oh no, are they going to do any damage? All your little dudes just get auto attacked and killed. When stuff like that happens, you've got to wonder, like, is your game, especially when I'm not mid-maxing in any capacity. I'm not even sure if I've gone the best things for all of them, right? In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I haven't. I know for a fact that my main character is not well optimized as well, because I'm not using some of the abilities you get from being what's the word? Like your home world bonuses, some of the talents you can take. And my original thing for him was going to be that he was like an intelligent strength kind of guy who like substitutes all of the fellowship stuff for intelligence, and he's just incredibly intelligent, right? But I've not got him optimized that way because I just stopped putting into intelligence after the main part. And yet he's still able to kill many, many things. Religious? Dungeoneering. What are you doing here? Hey, what are you doing here? You're dead. Nature. Bow, bow. Keep hitting him. He's dead. Hello, good lady. Or good sir. I think it's good lady. Oh, fuck. I think this is why I can never be like a family-friendly channel. Is that instinctively I go, oh fuck, you know? I think even she was surprised if I got hit by that. Damn, I think I hit one of the units instead of her. Damn, that would have done a lot of damage. I mean, I'm not overly worried, because they're not exactly strong. I'm sure they're doing some damage to me, but now they're not. Oh! I keep getting hit by that. But no idea why. Yes. Boom. You're dead. You're basic. Oh. Is this religion? Like that dude holding the butter, like looking at the butterfly. Is this religion? Think about it. Magic is just something that you can't explain. That's effectively what some things from religion are. Miracles and stuff, right?
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead. Oh, fuck. I did it again. Hello, good sirs. And ma'ams. Oh, good soldiers. Nice to meet you. Boop. Boom, a boom, a boom, boom. I don't think this would be going as well if it wasn't for the fact that I'm pretty sure my companion's just dealing with all those. Good old Jurian. Living his life. He's fine though. Look at him, he's fine. He's tanky. I know he's tanky. He won't be unless I get him more. He won't be later unless I get more equipment for him, though. Which I don't know where you get equipment for your companions. That's the thing. This, by the way, this cape is also pathetic. I don't respect this cape either. It's arguably worse.
Rage against the dying of the death of
Melchior with soul will weaken the netherese.
We must continue our attack before they can recover their strength.
You know, I was listening to somebody and they were talking about how they had pronounced something wrong for like such a long time. And at this point it's now stuck and there's no way that they can get out of it. And I'm like that after just one time. Now, for me that's always going to be the netherese, even though they're called the netherese. Because I will always instinctively call them the netherese.
It's time for you to continue
your quest elsewhere. Follow the path northeast
of Twilight Reach until you
reach the high camp. There, Hadrick Longtooth will speak to you further. Okay.
May the Battlefather watch over you.
Thank you. May the Battlefather watch over everybody. Boom, boom. What have I done here? Occasionally my my keyboard gets a bit wonky and starts pressing buttons. What? Come on. Okay, maybe the game's glitching out a bit. Because I don't feel like that was a keyboard problem. God, I'm already taking a load of damage. I'm level like 6 or something, and I just took 1k damage without my my little bar even moving. You know? That's kind of insane.
Thank you for your bravery, hero.
Wow, you look exactly the same as the 3 other guys I've seen.
I am Hadrick Longtooth.
Hello, Longtooth.
Longtime warrior of the Grey Wolf tribe. Now forsworn.
Of course.
If Dying Howl sent you, then you are the one we seek to end the darkness that has consumed our tribe.
I might be able to do it, yeah.
Have you come to help us purge the evil? Our werewolf brothers in the Grey Wolf tribe have made pacts with corrupt powers and
The
must be
werewolf
set
ability
free.
is not innately
You
evil.
must recover the talisman of Salune from the Moonlight Altar, and the talisman of Shar from the Midnight Altar. Bring the talismans to me, and we will make the final preparations.
Both of those aren't people you worship, which is interesting. In fact, one of them you actively don't like.
The leaders of the Grey Wolf tribe are known as the Pack Masters.
They have
proven themselves in battle time and again, and emerged victorious. It's the Pack Masters who made the deal with the Netherese, corrupting the spirit of our tribe into a twisted mockery of its former self. They must be punished for leading the Grey Wolf tribe astray. Enter Elder Rock to the north of High Camp. You will find the Pack Masters there.
Cool. Hello, good sir. Hello, good angel. I'm not sure what you identify as, angel. The game seems to be slightly glitching out. I wonder if that's a me problem or a game problem. I'm guessing that was my connection having a bit of a problem, because we're also having a situation here where it reconnected to the chat room again, which makes me feel like reliability on my internet's going down a bit, which is not great. Who leaves a holy artifact in the middle of nowhere like that? I'm sure you had some people guarding it, but I'm 90% sure those people are worshippers of Shah, not Saloon. So why would they be actively guarding it? Unless Shah and Saloon are like a dual worship thing. I've generally considered Saloon to be... I don't know too much about her. She's the god... Isn't she the goddess of magic? I always mix Saloon and... I think there's one called like Selene or something. That's like the drow... The daughter of Lolth. That's like the drow... god that people go to when they don't want to worship Lolth. I forget what her name is. That Packmaster turn into a werewolf form or no? I think he did, but there's a part of me that's like, maybe he didn't, which would be weird, because inherently it seems like that's what they do. They're the werewolf group. I need to kill 3 more Packmasters and then I'll be good. I imagine they'd be here in the middle bit. Is that a Packmaster? Packmate, Packmaster. Yeah. Okay, he's blocked himself. He's moisturized. No, the Packmaster hasn't turned into a wolf. Oh, he does it as an ability. Got ya. Yeah, there's a bit of lag going on here. Bit of lag. There's nothing I can do about that though. And it's not like I've got a load of things on my screen other than this game. I guess I have Google Chrome up that I could close. If I needed to. I'll close it once we get back to the safe spot. Just maybe that'll help. I think this is more like a reliability of the internet connection and less of a I've got too many things and my computer can't handle it. Because my computer isn't making a loud noise or like acting as if it's going full time. So that's why I'm thinking this is more of either an internet connection thing or a me thing. Or like, sorry, like all a game thing. I close Steam? Well, actually, I can't close YouTube, Google, because I'm using it for YouTube. Yeah, there's nothing I can really close. So if it's bad, it's bad. Well, nothing I can do about that, I'm sorry.
You're close to the heart of the corruption.
Sure.
Well done. With these blessed talismans in hand, it's time to strike at the corruption in the heart of the Grey Wolf's den.
Got it.
Blood for betrayal is the Uthgard way.
You honor the people by carrying out this act of vengeance. Sure.
The greatest of the Grey Wolf tribe.
Ooh, flame
the
strike.
bloodthirsty and greedy Ithrani of Marrow's Lake.
Marrow's Lake.
Swore the blood oath to Claraburnus Tanthor, the Prince of
Claraburnus
Shade, to lead our
Tanthor.
people against the Thaans.
Claraburnus
Suffer and die in a
Tanthor.
pointless war.
Claraburnus
Marrow's
Tanthor.
Lake
Jesus,
sits high
that's a
above us
mouthful.
In the maw at the top of the Grey Wolf Den. Use the talismans at the Twilight Crucible, and the door to the Grey Wolf Den will open. Enter that ancient place of power and slay her.
Okay, good sir. I will do exactly that as soon as I check my powers, because I think I got a cool sunburst. Ooh, what do I want that instead of though? Because like this does a lot of damage. But and so does this. Not that. This 280. This does 260 but knocks them back.
We must purge the evil from this
And
land.
the cooldown's longer. But there's no divinity cost to it? What? That seems... No, that means I can't replace it. Because you want something that does divinity cost. And this heal is actually very helpful. So I can't... Damn, I can't really switch this out for anything. I guess I could switch out for Geas and just have a load of AoE. You know what, let's do that. We'll do that. I don't think this is optimal, but I want to do it anyway. I want to try out new abilities, right? You don't want to just be stuck with the same. Hello, Obelisk, the Tormentor. I wish to activate you, Crucible. Let me into this divine location. No, not that guy. It's weird how they have to patch 20 files when I come in here. I don't think this is going to load. I've got a sneaking suspicion. Oh no, it's actually showing it now. That's fair.
I'm an honest fighter.
He's an honest fighter, you know. Oh, it's that kind of AoE. Got it. Okay, I can see the use in that. We'll keep this as a maybe. I feel like I'm immediately after this gonna switch back though. I didn't knock them back either, by the way. Not what it said. Like in any capacity. This place looks kind of scary with all the blooming purple mist. Slightly worried. What was that Stormcaller in particular? This is why we keep the heal on us. Because it's my get out of jail free card. Oh no, you've made a mistake? Nah. Heal. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. I'm thinking of these people, of this whole faction. I kind of love it. as a concept, I may take this for some other creative writing things I'm thinking of doing. Like the idea, like I wasn't even initially talking about like making a character using this. But honestly, the more I think about it, the idea that like, imagine this society, but you make yourself a beast barbarian using this, right? So the whole point is that you're from a society that's whole shtick is, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? I don't want to die. You make a whole thing about a society whose it's based all around like spirits of the forest, like they have here, and then the higher ups get the blessing of becoming a werewolf, and you were a trainee that saw a dark secret to what the elders were actually worshipping, and so you left, but you had gone through the initial blessing of it, and through that, because you hadn't advanced to you stopped halfway, you have this form you can turn into, but it's not a permanent thing, and that's why you can do the beast barbarian thing. I think that'd be kind of cool. I could see something working with that, but also just in general, the idea of like making a whole. I'm a real big fan of sort of just sitting down and making like a society in my head of like a magical society, obviously. And the idea of taking at least the base of what this is, which is your higher ups get the blessing to become a werewolf, and taking that and like and potentially using that, I feel like what could be very, very interesting. Damn, I just wanted to heal. I thought it did healing over time. Or maybe I'm actually supposed to hold it. Well, well, well. Clapping us. Congratulations. Come on, show me your special attack. Ooh, you summoned a bunch of your friends. And you've become your big bad boss. Well, this is a lot harder when you actually can't see them coming because you're blimmin'... there's lag. You know what's fun? I actually have proof that there's lag because of the stream. Assuming the stream hasn't like completely broken apart, I have no way of knowing. One of my friends, they were doing a stream, and halfway through, a really high pitched like sound was coming through their like screen, and I was like, that's horrendous. I started typing, hey, you've got a high-pitched scream on your like stream. You know, you got this high-pitched scream already on your stream. And before I'd even finished saying it, he'd already figured it out and noticed and was dealing with it. And had muted up to deal with it, right? If that happened on the stream right now, I wouldn't be able to tell you. And it would go the whole stream unless somebody mentioned something, right? Because I don't have my stream open on another tab, and I don't check it regularly. Mainly because... But the main reason is because I don't want to look at the numbers, because I'm kind of scared that I'll get burnt out, or like I'll feel obsessed with those numbers and trying to get them higher and higher, and knowing that no matter what I do, it could just be I'm unlucky, and so I just don't get them because of that. Even if I was the most entertaining person in the world, if nobody, like, you know, if no one gives you the chance, you don't know about it. You know what I mean? It's like, and so there's no point in looking at those numbers. The best thing you can do is put 110% in it. Don't, like, make sure that your stuff is consistent and you have a consistent schedule, and that you advertise regularly. And I feel like I do a decent amount. I maybe don't do enough advertising, or like I don't do enough collaborative stuff. Because in the sense I only collab with people I already have established are friends. But I'm not the most outgoing person. And I have been burnt before. The amount of people that have come into this stream and have been, all they've wanted is to sell me stuff, and then they've been really properly two-faced in it. What? Who the heck is this? Didn't I kill the leader? Never mind. Like, the amount of two-faced people who start off really nice, and actually all they want is to get your Discord so that they can send you stuff. I mean, I was lucky in that the last person who did that was actually a quite nice person, which is, you know, it's quite a rarity. But I think that maybe it was the first person who ever tried to advertise for me. They were okay. They were nice. And then the last person that did it was nice. But everyone in between that has been not mean inherently, but so business-like with it. It wasn't, hey, I want to talk to you, and also tangentially, do you want these kinds of, do you want my services? It was just like, do you want my services? I'd say I'd be like, and I'd be like, no, and then they'd push it again, and I'd be like, no, and then they'd stop. God, my friend is so much better at it, Onyx. Whenever he's in the chat, he's just like, and they start like coming at me saying like, hey, why haven't you done X yet? Or like, they've been at all aggressive or try and sell me anything. Immediately he's on them. It's like, back off, you dingus. You know, like, properly firm with it, right? I can never do that. But I should do it, you know? I always wondered, like, why do these people come to my chat so often compared to some of my other friends? I have a lot of guesses. They're a lot more professional than I am. The amount of times I'm doing that. Like, they're a lot more professional than I am. That's without a doubt. It may be that they have an avatar there, like an obvious thing that represents them, and at best, if I remember, I have my avatar's like just a 2D image, right? So maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe it's numbers? Because my two friends, they do have more numbers than I do. Because they're proper, like, professionals at this point. So maybe it's that. Maybe as soon as you start like actually making money from it, they stop seeing you as a sucker that you can run and make them sell stuff to. What gets me, and you know, this is the bit that really annoys me, is when I look at their stuff, I'm seeing repeats now. It's obvious that some of these people are being disingenuous and are trying to trick you, because I'm seeing repeats. And it pisses me off that they're trying to trick me. That's what annoys me the most, is when somebody tries to deceive me. Because I am the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not a smart person. And so it has happened before that I've been deceived. Not to the point of giving money, luckily, but I've heard some horror stories about people who thought they got a good deal or something, and then they found out that the person's just gone off with all the money. But yeah, it could happen to me. That's the thing. So I always run it by my friends just to check, because they're smarter than me. Let's be a bit nicer to myself. They're just a bit more tech savvy than me. Their job is intact, but they're a little more tech savvy. They also are just smarter than me. It's like obviously just smarter than me. Yeah. So I think we didn't talk about after Wednesday. So we did Road Trader on Wednesday, obviously, and then Thursday again was just sort of a rest day, and then Friday we played some. Was that MTG? Or was that... Obviously made a huge impression on me. No, that was Total War. Total War was really fun. I played Balthazar Gelt, who I think is kind of like the underrated sort of like... kind of like the 5th Lord they added. Because they improved him so much. And he's so different to the other Empire people. Because he just doesn't care about... You know what? This is the lore reason why I do that. I don't want to fight them not at full strength. That's my lore reason. So yeah, we played that, and I think he's so much different than the others because he doesn't have access to Imperial Command. He doesn't have access to like elect accounts in any capacity. He's generally really fun with all the abilities you can do with your wizards and how quickly you can get wizards as well. Your army, if you've got an army that doesn't have a battle wizard, then you're doing something wrong. Or it's literally Balthazar Gelt 3. They're the only times in which he's occasionally just losing all of his clothes. Am I insane? I've gone insane. But yeah, he's really, really fun. And just being able to use the resource you get from beating up all these people, to just make more and more money, just to fund your increasingly bigger and bigger armies. It says something when on normal. I was playing on normal, and there wasn't we went 2 hours before ever needing to do something other than auto resolve, right? That's something. And this wasn't like, oh, I was just taking calculated risks and I was like losing loads of troops. 99% of the time I would lose nothing, and the other 1%, other 1% of the time, I was... What would have happened was... What would have happened is I'd lose like a soldier, like a spearman, right? He was that powerful that like he didn't have incredibly good units, but he'd just dominate. Because of the sheer like I guess the spells that he had access to, and all the buffs he could give people temporarily as well. If like I'm gonna fight something and I just give them a buff where they lose like 20 of their 30 of their defense, then they get shot by all of my anti-large blimmin' hunters. Nothing can stop them. You know, it's really it was really fun to play, honestly. And then I got to the dreaded Saturday where we decided that we needed to paint these fences that we were going to use. And these fences, we had to paint both sides, and there was 5 of them. Needless to say, that me and my mum, after doing this, were absolutely incredibly tired. It was beyond tired. We were aching. The next day was horrendous because I was aching so much. It's still bad now. There was a point when we got to the 5th one that we were literally, both of us said, like, if we stop moving for a second, the adrenaline would disappear, and we would actively like just drop down and we wouldn't be able to do anything. Now, you may be saying, oh, that doesn't sound like much, you were just painting a fence. Yes, you got to realise that I'm the living embodiment. I'm not lying when I say I'm the living embodiment of the nerd emoji without any of the buff. I don't do exercise. Exercise and me are not used in the same sentence. In addition, this is not an easy thing to do. People who say it's easy just haven't really properly done it before, I feel like. Or they do it loads and they're used to it. It's not an easy thing to do. And then after that, we had to then move some plants that were going to get in the way, which again isn't a huge task. But it is a huge task when you've done that directly after doing all of that task, and you're still feeling the aches and pains of the previous event. Needless to say, we have been feeling the blimmin' burn from still now. Joke's on you, I'm just gonna do this. But yeah, it was blimmin' devastating. It also just took a long time. It effectively knocked me out of that Saturday. Now, admittedly, that's my own fault. I got up at like blimmin' really early, really late. And it's entirely because of that, and the fact that we started very late, that it felt like it took up the whole day. But still, it was devastating, to say the least. But it's done, and hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of this week, we'll have a cool new drive that'll help us a lot, because we can actually fit both of our cars on the drive, and also will also just look really cool. So hopefully it'll all be worth it, and also we'll have a new fence up to give us a bit more privacy from some of the people just sort of looking into our house just without the permission, you know, just looking through a window, you know. Not fun.
I thank you.
Is it finished? Then our
Then our
tribe may finally know peace once again. Your deeds here will not be forgotten. You are surely blessed by the battle, Father.
Sure, I guess I am.
Come to help us purge the evil from the...
You have done great deeds here in the Lost, and our people will not forget. But we must finish this fight ourselves. It's time for you to
What's left to finish? I killed their leader and several named people, including the person who corrupted all these people. This is just like you swooping in at the end and saying, actually, don't worry about it, we'll deal with the rest. Bullshit. Not fair. So this is the thing. These aren't available yet, for some reason. That's the sunburst I've been using. I will be switching that back to the Geas, because Geas seems just better. This is the alternate. I'm going to put that one here. Until I'm in... If I'm in a group somehow, which I think is very unlikely for me, only then will I,
The forsworn fight against the shadows of Neverwinter.
only then will I probably consider switching over to have the big heal bonus.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead. A smart companion doesn't tell me this stuff. You know what I mean? I know what I mean.
I'm an honest fighter.
Protector's Enclave needs your help. Return for the woods, eh? It is good to have you back in Neverwinter.
Yeah, I killed like a chosen of a god and a bunch of werewolves. What is this?
There are many goods and services located throughout Protector's Enclave.
Yeah, but no,
It
I've
is high
arranged for you
time
to
for you
speak
to
with the
get to know
postal
a bit
courier,
more
the
about
auctioneer, and the
city that
witch.
you saved.
Sure. Sure, I mean, I feel like I know what the mail is. Yeah, it exists.
Greetings, adventurer. What can I help you with?
I don't care about you. Where's the dude I need to talk to? Jeopard? Your name... Oh, it's Jared. Of course it's not Jeopard. What did I think of the... There's somebody called Jeopard in some medium. Is there a particular reason why it's not giving me the actual tutorial and it's instead just showing me what they are? Oh, is it assumed that I know this stuff? That's kind of nice.
There are things to be done.
What can you tell me about Astral Diamonds?
Ricks tell adventurers about Astral Diamonds.
Random queue. Okay, that makes sense. Must be refined before you can use them to purchase items. You may refine up to 100,000 Astral Diamonds per day. Okay, thanks Rich. So you get a currency, and then you have to refine said currency into Astral Diamonds. I don't understand the reasoning behind having a button that switches them. What do you spend these Astral Diamonds on? Yeah, but what do I spend them on? Oh, thanks for the follow. Fuxia. Sorry if I said that wrong. What do I use the Astral Diamonds on then? Oh, cool. What do you use Astral Diamonds for? It said to refine them, but I'm not sure what you spend them on. Like, is there a specific thing that you spend these things on? Well, you have to buy items from the auction house, or buy with Zen Diamond, or buy Zen on the bar on the top of the screen is a hammer. This. Okay, so it's a trade house. It's an auction between a player thing, right? So they have an auction house, but you can only buy stuff not with gold, but with the diamonds. That's the logic here. Cool, thanks. Another question. I keep getting these Doom Space lockboxes, and I'm assuming that the keys needed to get them are like you have to pay with Zen. Like, is there any other ways of getting the keys for this? Is it only through Zen that you can buy the keys? Or is there some... Are they potentially on the auction house that I can buy? It's just that. It's just Zen. Is there a way for me to get Zen without paying actual money? It's not fun. Right, yeah, I figured. Is it like daily quests, but you've got to constantly do them and they only give you like 10 each or something?
I wish there was more time for you to learn about...
What's this?
Ah, adventurer. I was hoping you'd drop by. I have an interesting opportunity.
You only know the workshop done in the
owner of the
Seven
workshop
Sons
down by the Seven Sons Coster Market is
okay.
looking for someone new.
Good to know. Thanks for the information, honestly.
If you have any questions, please let me know.
I figured as much, but I was interested to see. In your opinion of this of this game, is there like an easy way? Is it easy for people that don't want to spend money to get like cool items? You know, like mounts and stuff like that. You earn 80 astral diamonds. You exchange them for gems, but the minimum wait time is 8 to 9 months. What? Okay. So yeah, like, do you think it's okay? So if you're playing free to play, you can get cool stuff still. It's not like too bad if you don't have Zen. Oh Jesus, 4 years. Yeah, I've played a bit, but I've only ever done the basic campaign. Oh, good.
You can't do this to me.
And you can get like cool mounts and
Workshop's
stuff, right?
been losing money hand over fist since you took over. I'm sorry.
The shop's nothing without me.
It's nothing because of you. A master you may be, but you've no mind for leadership.
You can't lead the talentless to greatness.
Okay, well that's honestly a lot better than some other MMOs. Oh, that's cool. How important are the companions? It seems like they have a pretty decent... Like, are they mainly for solo play? Or, oh, it's just min-maxing. Okay. Like, I could see a situation if I had gone, like... Yeah, say you're going tank. I imagine, like, your companion that's more DPS would be useful. Like, for, like, solo play. Oh, your companion doesn't
you
attack.
Must be the adventurer Sergeant Knox.
Does it buff you then?
You do look the part. I must admit I'm quite relieved. I would never... This workshop was once a sight to behold.
As you can see, these days are long gone. The workshop
commissions day in and day out.
It needs a leader. You want to lead.
Indeed. The artisans employed at the workshop would be under your command. Their training and daily tasks.
So is it more like
up to you.
Hey, what? Hold a second.
Should you have any need of...
Let me just move this down a bit so that I can hear myself a bit more.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll
so
turn
is
this
it
place
just
around
like
in
a
no
passive
time.
buff,
And
or
I
are they
know
just sitting
where to
behind you,
start. You've
buffing
arrived
you?
at an opportune moment. The previous master's retainer quit months ago, and I have assembled replacement candidates. Why don't you speak to them? They'll be serving you after all. I can assure you they're all competent candidates, so choose whomever you get along with best. I'm instantly not finding this interesting. Is this important? Or can I
effectively ignore this, because this doesn't. I don't know. It might be the way he's speaking or the way it's going, but like, is this important? You haven't looked at this. Cool. Right.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Yeah, cool. Good to know. Thank you. You've just saved me a lot of time. In fact, I'm abandoning this. Wait, that's the wrong one. That's also one I don't want to get rid of. Oh, I can't abandon it? Fuck it. Okay, we're skipping through the stuff. We're just skipping through the blimmin' stuff for this.
I'm an honest fighter.
Yeah, you're an honest fighter. Everybody blimmin' knows.
Well, what do you think? Have you made your choice?
This person.
Ah, that's your decision, is it?
Right, stop moving. This person. Yeah.
A fine choice.
Cool.
Well,
I'm never talking to you again. Sorry, random guy. Sorry, random. I don't know who that dude with the hat even is. But I'm never talking to you again. We're going back to Sergeant. I ain't smart enough to do that kind of stuff. Where the fuck do I have to get? It's there, right. So is this horse got stars on it? Time for the important questions. What's with this horse? What's the deal with this horse? As in it's made out of marble, or that's like a breed? Like it's a breed. A breed that just has like lines coming off of it. Okay. Sure.
Protector's Enclave needs your help. I sent the Doom Guard Jasper Soulhalf and a contingent of guards south to the Eben Downs. The mission was to stop the Netherese necromancer Idris from raising an undead army.
What is with these Netherese? They're everywhere.
The guards has returned. I need you to travel to the Eben Downs and find out what happened. Once you reach the Downs, meet with the tavern owner Melville Stoutheart. He's an old friend and can likely tell you more.
Sure. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Smart fighter quits while he's ahead.
Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na. This tree's awesome. For you. Well, I saw somewhere that it said on the thing that you can sort of split them into healer. Well, that's the thing. It said that you can split it into healer or DPS. At like some sort of point. I might probably will go healer because I prefer. I don't know. It's always good because people are always happy to have you. You know. But like, I like having the idea to. I like the idea to have like healer as like a go-to in case I really need to do something, because healers are always needed, right? I don't know if it's the same for MMOs, but in this MMO, but yeah, that means I have to be good at the role though. That's the problem. So does this game have like a pretty large community still? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'll say that. Hmm. Fair enough. Fair enough. I honestly could see, I could see. Oh, hello. Is this? This looks. I'm guessing this is you. Oh. Is 20 the max level? It feels like if you've been playing this for 4 years, you wouldn't be at just 20 unless it's the max level. I'll stand next to Mince. Ooh, you got yourself a purple worm. That's kind of cool. Did you get that from that Dungeon Master event? Used to be 70, but now it's 20. That's cool. So did you get that from over here, from this dude? Because like there's a purple worm here on this like board. Oh, okay. Jesus. I assume that wasn't easy to get. I like the wings. They're pretty cool. Was that through grinding? Getting all those astral diamonds? Because I only have like 10,000. 30,000. To get to 8 mil feels like a long journey. And you just add, they just get up. I mean, I've been doing almost like, I've just been doing the story and I've already gotten like 30,000. I can see how if you were dedicated to it, you could get it a lot quicker. What do I have to do next? I'm gonna hunt. $100k per day, 10 days. Yeah, that's fair. So if you're regularly doing it every day for like, you know, like 80 days, I guess you just get 8 mil quite easily. Ooh, a Minotaur. And a little baby dragon or something? That's blimmin' cool. So have you ever tried other MMOs, or have you just been a Neverwinter person? Yeah, I see it. Yeah, fair. You don't have to tab out. That makes sense. So I'm guessing this companion doesn't just buff you. The giant Minotaur. Ooh. Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. I keep hitting the blimmin' shift button to try and slide as a horse. Boom, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Okay. Oh, he's got a spin attack. That's kind of cool. God, he's quite slow at attacking though, isn't he? He's just sort of... Oh, that one seems a lot better. Just gives a buff to everybody. I mean, I don't know what the buff is, but... Is that a mimic? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. So how much in it... Do they have much of an impact at all? Or can you just sort of choose the one that you like? They have an impact, okay. Fair enough, like if you need healing, if you need buffs, if you need like maybe a tank or something. That makes sense. This dude seems just basic. He's not very good at like actually taking the aggro, which that's kind of what I wanted him for. I wanted him to just sort of sit there and like take it. You inspect, you see my defense, awareness, and colored. Okay, 1 second. How do I do that? Probably F. Inspect. Defense, awareness, and deflect. Yeah. Does that mean that's what you've heavily focused into? Oh, it's because you got the cat. The cat's buffing them. Oh, okay. Every total item. Okay. That's pretty significant, right? Pretty significant buff. I get you, I get you. Okay. Okay. So is this dude buffing me right now? No, that's just specifically for your cat. So is this one seems more like he's a damagey one and less like a buffy one.
To cinders you will burn. Freeze where you are.
Oh, interesting. He'll pull aggro. That's interesting. Not exactly what I expected from not what I expected from like a wizard, right? But I guess they're hitting with a lot of damage, so sure. A pig? Sure. Thank you for the pig. What does he do? He will be called Porky. Do you reckon I should just switch him out for this boy? What does he do? Mud throw deals extra damage, is slowed, charge, gives an additional bonus to combined rating, dealing damage. So he just does a bit of like AoE damage. Get at him, Porky. Yeah, a bit of AoE damage. Which is good, I guess. It'll keep aggro on him, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's funny that this pig is probably better than my other guy. Chance on hit to heal you and your companions. I choose redemption? I mean, I guess I don't need this on now. Right? It's not useful. But I guess there's no reason not to have it. Okay, I'll keep it on. It still gives buffs to this guy. Just maybe not as much. What is that? It's like a Yeti? Oh, it's very cute. Very, very cute. Well, thank you for this. I'm gonna go do a couple more quests for about half an hour. If you want to come with, you can. But you will be vastly over-leveled for them. Ah, why does it do that every time I open this up? What does he want?
What can I help you with, traveler? Sergeant Knox sent you.
That's excellent news. Oh, very low. Doom guide.
He entered the ghost town of Grim Hollow.
Okay.
Never returned. Please feel
What does
free
this
to
do?
use my inn while you're here as well.
Would you like to add this as a friend? Yeah, sure.
When last I saw him, Doomguide Soulhearth asked me about a ritual to summon the ghost of Grim Hollow's last man.
Why would he want to do that?
If you were to summon the ghost, he may be able to tell you what.
Sure, I guess I'll summon the ghost.
The ritual is quite simple. All you need to do is gather one of the flowers known as the Lord's Tear and burn it in the brazier found amid the
Sorry about the edgy name, by the way. It's blimmin'. I made this account when I was like 14 or something, and then just didn't really play at all. Oh right, it's right there. Oh yeah, I probably should also put on the blimmin' horse. Hello, Mayor.
What brings you to the ruins of Grim Hollow?
I'd like
to... Doomguide Soulhearth.
Yes.
He lives.
Something's happening in the background, but it's fine.
Even now, he struggles to protect the ghosts of Grim Hollow from the minions of Idris.
Idris?
The forces
Alba?
arrayed against him are too powerful. I
Knuckles?
fear he is doomed to fail, but that may yet change.
Yeah, I'll help him. What's up? What do I need to do? Using hellish powers to enslave the ghost. He sent white minions into Grim Hollow to drive ghosts into the march for soul slavers. Defeat the rights. Got it.
The ghost of Grim Hollow
No longer recognize the cold and desperate race. Without connection to the past. Enter the random homes. Relight the cold hearth. Got it. Oh, what the heck?
This makes them easy prey for Idris and her minions. Enter the abandoned homes of Grim Hollow
Monkey.
and relight the cold hearths found there.
What do we need to do? Kill White? Let's go kill some White. Wait, that sounds wrong. Let's go kill some undead. We need to go into this house first?
That summoning spell is quite
No. Is there a hearth in here? This feels like a hearth. Boom. is it them? Is that guy proposing to him? That's very cute.
Let's make the most.
Wait, is your mount that you turn into a monkey? That's cool. Oh, you're on his shoulder. That's kind of even cooler, actually. Let's relight this hearth. Hearth then. You're not hearing double audio, by the way. But it does have like a little audio thing next to the party. So hopefully you're not hearing me twice. Cool. Just wanted to double check. Just because it had that little microphone on the little party thing. I thought there was a chance. They're dead. Boom, 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 doo 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 doo.
What's old is new again, so they say.
Now we just gotta kill a load of whites that I haven't really been seeing. Ooh, there they are. Boom. Cool. Oh, well, that's very nice of you, thanks. Thank you for all your help, honestly. It's been really cool to have somebody to ask questions to. I'm gonna kill some whites. Do 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 do. There you are. Everyone dead. It's always nice to have somebody in the chat. Especially when they're nice enough to give me a cool new companion. I will say, when it comes to MMOs like this, it can be really daunting to see stuff. Especially stuff like that like, I don't know, like that warehouse thing. You can imagine, I would definitely have spent like, I would spend a long time on that, where it seems like it's useless, right? It's probably a crafting thing if I had to guess. But then just having somebody who, when I've never touched it and I've played for 4 years, you're like, perfect. Perfect, I don't need to look at this then.
Thank you for this small mercy.
Haunted Doom
You
guy.
have done much for us here, but to stop Idris, you will need to join forces with
Doom guy
Vesper Soulhearth. You will find him at the
I'm pretty
old
sure
temple
that's...
of Kelemvor.
I guess that is
Tell him what
Soulhearth.
you have done for us, and I am certain he will trust
I was convinced
you
that said
as
South
I do.
Earth. I would have said South Earth. Or at least Soul Her. Upgrades? Upgrades? Yeah. Look at those upgrades. Do, do, do. Do. I did it again. I need to stop instinctively doing this. Instinctively clicking shift. I mean, luckily I'm playing a character that can literally heal, so it's not a huge problem, but...
There is much to be done. I owe you my thanks. Your efforts in the village have disrupted Idris's plans. Now is the time to take the fight to her.
Cool.
There is a set of blessed scales that I believe were buried in the barrow of the Templars here in Silverwisp Swamp. I've tried to get through myself,
but I've no luck.
have had no luck. These scales may be able to help us in the fight against Idris.
Okay, blessed scales is in like balance things, or scales is in like
these old barrels
lizard
filled with traps and the newly risen dead.
Sure.
This temple of Kelemvor provides us with a haven against
Increase the maximum divinity by 150.
But it is
We deal
not as secure as it
5%
should
more
be.
damage when there are no
Grave
party
robbers
members
have broken into the crypts
nearby.
beneath the temple,
Okay.
breaking the mystical
I wonder if
seals that
companions
ensure
count.
those who are buried there remain at rest. I need you to enter the crypt, relight the sacred braziers, and bring back the broken seals. I can repair the seals.
You two
and
know
the
each
holy
other.
fires will keep any more of the undead from entering the crypt.
Where is the... Hello, apprentice. Could you take all of my stuff? Nope. Okay, you can't take that. What about this? Nope. Can't take that. What about this? What about that? Nope. What about that? Nope. I'd very much like you to be able to take all this stuff. I guess I can just turn it into refinement. Probably fine. I mean, I may come to regret this, but... These things are just sort of... I can't sell them and they're useless to me. I may as well do this, right? What do I need to do here? Go to the crypts of Kelemvor, which I'm assuming is this. Yeah, cool. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody die to undead. How did you get in here? Forky, get him. Emergency rations. Go get him. Oh, it's that kind of scale. Cool. I should have called him emergency rations. That would have been so much more funnier. Or emergency food. But maybe that's not something you should do when somebody gives you a present. actually taking a bit of damage here. I'm getting too cocky. That's my problem. I could blame it on Corky though. I do like blaming it on other people and not taking any credit. It's something I've done many times before. Probably my innate DPS brain to blame other people. Because look, it's never the DPS's problem. It's definitely the tanks can't tank or the healers can't heal. Definitely. It's never that the DPS just completely misses the mark every time. I guess that's true for all of them. Wait, is this a phase spider? Teleporting like a spider, a phase spider would. Why did I open this? Oh, okay, we were supposed to go through there. Okay, who leaves this area completely full of blimmin' spiders? And how do they get out? I hate all these tight corridors. It was only for a second, but I got too used to blimmin' somebody killing everything instantly. My skills have immediately gotten rusty. Gaius. Oh, Gaius? Probably Gaius, right? That would make a lot more sense. Dead. On the floor. Why is that song now stuck in my head? I guess it is a good song. It's not a bad song to have stuck in my head. God, I absolutely love this pig. Absolutely perfect. He just hits them and then jumps into like... He somehow has the ability to summon mud around him. It's such a cool ability. And then hits everybody. I'm so glad I got him instead of a man-at-arms. Why would you ever want a dog when you could have a pig? Don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me. Now you can attack me. Okay, I need to start getting back into the swing of things doing this. We're gonna heal a bit, we're gonna heal a bit, we're gonna heal a bit, we're gonna heal a bit. We're just gonna do this. I need to be dodging more. For some reason I was playing this as if I had actually a load of health. Instead of actually me being effectively a DPS/healer. Both of which aren't known for their health. Boom. What's this? Yeah, sure, I'll search the bag. There's no way this is a trap. You know, at the time when I got this pig, I did consider naming it after the person who was nice enough to give me the actual pig. And then I thought for a second, and then I'm not sure people would appreciate being named after a pig. Doesn't have a particularly good context, if I'm being completely honest. I'm sure they would have taken it in a nice way. But immediately I was like, I don't know if I particularly want to do that. You meet someone, they gift you something, you name a blooming pig after them. Not really a nice thing to do. You know? Wait, does the pig heal me? Oh, such a good pig. Yeah, I'll take the broken seal. Okay, please stop with the damage over. Please. Okay, thank you. Boom. 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 Lower crypt. Okay, I'm gonna do this dungeon and then I'll call it a night. Because it is getting late. Not that late, but I gotta get ready. I'm not gonna be an idiot this time around and stay up really late and then have a real problem dealing with work tomorrow. I may be a fool, but I ain't an idiot. I'm not gonna mess up my whole blimmin' sleep schedule for the week. Who's this guy? Is he saying that it shouldn't be unsealed? If that's completely correct, I don't think I want it to be unsealed. This kind of makes us come across as a bad guy. I don't want to come across as a bad guy. Unless I'm actually playing a bad guy, in which case I 100% want to come across as a bad guy. That one would have been incredibly annoying if I missed it. Oh no, never mind. Those are the stairs right here. I thought they were going to be really, like, mean and just have it be go round all again. Would have been really funny. Don't get me wrong. I would have laughed after the fact. I definitely wouldn't have laughed in the moment. You would have been hearing some pretty choice words coming from my mouth. Words that I would not want you to repeat, even if you're an adult. Do you prefer your demi-human raw or slightly seared? What? No. What kind of question is that? That's a horrendous question. It innately uses the word demi-human, which feels like it's just an insult to them in general. You know what I mean? It's like calling them a lesser human feels just inherently like it's an insult. Even if that is actually the classification of them, what they are. Open the portcullis. Wrong portcullis. Who is this? Grave robbers. Oh, they don't even get a name. Did we lock them in here? Oh nice, I killed him. Why is he following me? Stop following me. I like that this is like an adventuring castle. I appreciate that. But by far, you were the weakest, Kalisa. By far the weakest. Open the chamber. I have to see who's in here. This must not be sealed. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You know what? I think I can just out DPS you with this basic attack. Basic attack is enough on you. That wasn't a random last enemy, right? It was.
There is much to be done. Well done. We can rest a little easier knowing the undead are not prowling beneath our very feet.
Right. I'll call this a day. Thank you to all the people who came to my stream. The people who chatted, both in this one and the previous one. It seems to be that there's a pretty passionate community of people who play Neverwinter, because I had on the last stream I had somebody come in to talk about Neverwinter, and in this stream I had somebody who was nice enough to even give me a blimmin' companion, which was really nice of them, and somebody else who apparently knows them. So I'm interested to get more into this. I might actually make this a regular Monday thing. So hope to see you all again. I hope everyone's had fun. And I think I'll be calling this a night. So, see you when I see you. Bye.